Personalization be forever? That's really the essence of what this person is asking. Thank you for your comment, by the way. So let me tell you why you have this fear. Okay. Depersonalization, which is feeling detached from your body, and derealization, which is feeling detached from the material world, happen whenever your nervous system gets overwhelmed, right? First, we try to feel a sense of safety and regulate from other people. This is called co-regulation. If we can't find that, then we go into fight or flight. If we can't fight or flee, we feel trapped, overwhelmed. Then we enter the freeze response, which is also a trauma response. And in that response, your brain is trying to separate you from your body, from the material world, just in case you're being eaten by a lion, you won't feel it as much. But also something that happens in a trauma state is there is a shutdown of the part of your brain that would allow you to see an end to your suffering. It's technically the dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. Bessel van der Kolk, he's a trauma expert, he calls it the timekeeper of the brain. It's what would allow you to see an end to your suffering. Because it's one thing if you're going through hell, which DPDR are pure hell. They are the most terrifying thing that I ever went through, okay? And I've been working with clients for 7 years, and they would say the same thing. It's one thing if you're going through hell, but you know that there's an end to it. It's like, okay, well, you know what? I can endure this for a little while. But it's an entirely different thing whenever you're going through hell and you can't even see an end to your suffering. That is entirely overwhelming to think about. And so people want that reassurance that it's not going to be forever. And then they get online and they see people that have been suffering for 10, 20, 30 years. And that makes them even more overwhelmed because they think, okay, well, you know, that must mean that it lasts forever. These people can't seem to get over it. But I cannot tell you how many people that I've worked with that it's been 10, 20, 30 plus years and they have beaten these symptoms. Okay. And those people are people that usually don't have a recovery path. And maybe they tried, but they weren't able to see success because there's not a lot of help out there for these particular symptoms. And eventually they probably just gave up. They're good people, but they tried, and the pain of continuing was too difficult. But nonetheless, our bodies can get out of a state of traumatic stress if we do things that communicate safety to the nervous system over and over and over again. This is what neuroscience has shown. But most people aren't doing that, which is why they're still suffering. So the answer is yes, somebody can get out of this. No, it doesn't have to be for life, but we have to do things that communicate safety to the nervous system. This is what evidence has shown, and this is what I teach my clients.